Lonzo Ball has been on a bit of a tear lately in his sponsorships, especially with Aloe. He was recently in a video to cover Mickey 17, the most recent movie that just came out by Robert Pattinson. But in the latest news, Lonzo Ball is partnered with Buzzball. Yes, to my college kids out there, Buzzball. He is dropping a 116-ounce drinkable basketball alongside Buzzball as a commemoration for March Madness and also to commemorate his time at UCLA. Now, when asked about it, Lonzo Ball said, "I'm thrilled to team up with Buzzballs and launch something innovative. I focus on making impactful moves and elevating experiences. This drinkable basketball is exactly that." Lonzo said in the news release, "I also appreciate that the big blue Buzzballs are blue, reflecting my alma mater's colors. Overall, this partnership resonates all around for me." So I do wonder, is this Lonzo Ball telling us that, yes, he used to party a little bit in college? It might be. But also, Buzzball has had a bit of a resurgence. You've seen it all over TikTok, X. A lot of young people now who are eligible and of age to drink do like to drink Buzzballs. But Noel, you're young. What do you think of Lonzo Ball in this collaboration? And are you a Buzzball fan at all?
Man, it's excellent marketing on his end. I mean, when you look at just how big of a star he was in UCLA, he's still a very big name in the NBA for multiple reasons. But I mean, coming out of college, we hadn't seen a guard kind of take over like that, the media, the storyline, being a kid from Chino Hills. And I think it's just great homage to the time he spent there. And like you said, Buzzball is kind of one of the kings of the drinks in the streets right now. Everybody wants it, whether it's the big green one, the big blue one, the big red one. And, you know, shaping it into basketball right before March Madness, it's going to sell like crazy. All the kids before they go to the March Madness games, they're probably going to be chugging those in the parking lots. Probably become a viral trend. They're going to be blasting Tweaker or Can You Please by Jello. It's going to become a whole thing. But I'm a big fan of this for Lonzo. I listen to his Way Show podcast a lot with Jello and Demo, and he's talked a lot about building his business and going through different ventures. That way, you know, we saw that he almost retired from the game of basketball. He needed a backup. So I think it's good that he's evolved and he's grown into this person that knows that there's other realms of revenue in the world, and there's other ways that he could use his name to just do stuff like this. You know, it's super cool. I think it's going to be a big hit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big hit too, but it's also been great to see Lonzo Ball in this light. I feel like there was a bit of a gray area at one point due to his injuries.
Yeah. And
you could kind of see him with him doing podcasts and things like that. You could see he was kind of like transitioning to making sure he had other ventures to keep himself relevant. But also, Lonzo Ball has been so marketable for so many years since his times at Chino Hills that him being in all these commercials and in these spotlights and doing this deal with Buzzball, it's honestly, to me, seems like a no-brainer, especially with like the momentum his family has had recently. LaMelo Ball is a star. Jello Ball is a rap star. And seeing Lonzo Ball play basketball in the NBA this year is probably one of the most feel-good stories of the year. I mean, he's probably the most popular non-all-star level player in the NBA right now because everybody, not named Bronny James, that everybody wants to see in a spotlight. And the fact that he was in the Mickey 17 commercial, the fact that Aloe brought him on as an athlete, it shows that his marketability really does extend his play. Like, it doesn't matter if he averages 10 points in the NBA or he averages 21 points in the NBA. People love Lonzo Ball because big baller brand, the story, and also a lot of kids, you know, grew up with Lonzo Ball. And I remember Lonzo Ball being in high school. I remember being in college while he was in college. So for him to be at this point where he's doing collaborations like this, not only am I happy for Lonzo, but I do think it is most deserved because he has done a lot of things the right way. And I think he's done a great job of trying to set an example for his brothers.
I think it's really big for Buzzball too, just on the fact that we see like big athletes partner with wine companies, partner with beer companies, partner with liquor companies. But I mean, Buzzball, like I said, has been up there with people my age, the people in college, people of age to drink. And it's kind of like that big thing that you drink right before you go in a club, and you know that's going to take care of you. You're not going to have to buy anything else. So it's just a really smart move for both ends. I'm excited to see how Buzzball continues to venture into the sports world. And I can already see I'm going to be watching Lonzo's podcast, and they're going to have a big Buzzball next to them right before the show. Jello's probably going to take a big swig and start rapping or something. But yeah, you know, you love to see it. Like you said, Lonzo's one of those players that has a cult following that no matter how he's playing in the league, he's going to have supporters. So I'm excited to see him continue growing these ventures.
Yeah, it feels like Buzzball just kind of told Four Loko to kick rocks running the show, because Buzzball's been around forever. And I feel like the popularity of Buzzball at this point is at an all-time high. But here's my question for you. Could you tackle a 116-ounce Buzzball? Like, I mean, Is that something that the kids are doing these days? Like, what are my 25 and unders doing right now? Y'all drinking hundreds?
Damn, no. From a personal standpoint, I definitely could. Like the one time I go out every like 3 months, I'll probably share this with someone. But this looks like it's probably going to be like for 2-3 people. Might become a challenge where how people are online. I don't know how they be acting, but yeah, it's gonna take over social media when it hits the shelves.
Yeah, to all my kids out there, do not turn that into a challenge. That is too much alcohol. Be safe.
If you buy the Buzzball, yes, please drink responsibly, everyone.
Thank you.